Hi, this is Barbara Demick speaking to you from New York City to introduce my newest book, Daughters of the Bamboo Grove, China's Stolen Children, and a Story of Separated Twins. Conveniently, right here. This book grew out of a decade of reporting in rural China, really in places that might be called the back of beyond, villages that you had to reach by hiking up goat paths or crossing streams on makeshift bridges. In 2009, I wrote a series of stories about people whose children were taken away by local government officials to supply the lucrative overseas adoption market. And this was during the years of the infamous one-child policy, when people who had more children than were allowed were very harshly punished. And these were all people, rural people, who couldn't afford to pay these harsh fines. One family I met had identical twin girls, one of whom was confiscated in a very violent home invasion. And okay, they already had older children, but they were completely smitten with their twin babies and expected to raise them. After the story ran, I figured out where the missing twin had been taken. This was sort of through watching police procedurals, admittedly. She'd been adopted by evangelical Christians in Texas, and they had no idea she was an abducted child. So this is the story of these two families. It spans 2 decades from China to America, and it's an exciting yarn. I think a quick read, and along the way, readers will learn a lot about China and its tangled love-hate relationship with the United States. And I'm especially excited that this book is coming out in the UK, where I've found the most enthusiastic readers for my previous books, Eat the Buddha and Nothing to Envy. And, I'm very grateful for people like myself who love to read. So thank you.